Hello again, it's Jess. Today I'm sharing my at-home nail care routine. So let's get right into this. Okay, so first step here, we are going to clip our nails. I have been really bad with my nails the last few weeks, and I've been picking at them and like ripping them off, which is not good. But sometimes when I'm entertained or when I'm stressed out, I take it out on my nails. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So I'm just kind of evening them out as much as I can here. Um, didn't really have to do a lot. And so right before I filmed this, I tried on like a pearly color and a pink color on my thumb, so that's why it looks all crazy. And yeah, like see that pinky, like I barely needed to do anything to that. They were so short. Okay, so now I like to go and remove the polish, and I don't know about you, but this is probably one of the most satisfying parts when you can just take it all off in one swipe. Love that. Alright, so now here for like the shaping of the nail, I just try to be careful. I try to go in one direction and not do like the back and forth sawing motion. I try to avoid that as much as possible. So since they're already pretty short, the only thing I was really trying to focus on is just kind of rounding out the corners and just making sure that the nail was just even. Okay, so this is one of my favorite parts. You get the soaking action, slow-mo shot here. Okay, so after I've soaked them and the cuticles are nice and soft, I go in with this little gel thing, and it's supposed to like help dissolve the cuticles or soften them up even more. I've been using that for like years and years and years. It's one of my favorite products. So I go in now and push the cuticles back. My cuticles get really dry and like thick, so this is a very much needed for me to do. And also I love this. I love seeing all the stuff get scraped off the nail and just get a nice clean nail bed. I know I said soaking my nails was my favorite part, but this is my favorite part for sure. Oh, look at that. It's so gross, but so good. And don't forget to go under the nail. So you want to wash your hands really well after having that product on them, and make sure you get everything off before you go into start cutting the cuticle. And for this, not everybody is going to need to cut the cuticles, but I definitely have to. So just be careful. I did cut myself a couple times, and you'll see later on where I cut myself, but just try to be careful. I try to go in one direction as much as possible when I'm cutting the cuticle. So here I'm just showing you again. Sometimes I do need to go back in and kind of scrape off more, push the cuticle back more before I can cut. So I just kind of repeat this process until I got all the dead skin off. And I burnt my finger there, so that's why I have all that skin that's like loose on the bottom. And it was just so satisfying to finally be able to cut it off. So after this, I like to lightly buff the nail, and 2 reasons. So first, it just helps to completely remove any like little dead skin that I might have left around the cuticle, and it also gives the base coat something to kind of stick onto. I find that it helps the just the polish last a lot longer whenever I do this. And then you go. This is simple base coat, nothing special. And this is the before. And wow, look at that. Very nice. Did you see my cut? Okay, so the first coat. So what I try to do here is try to push up as close as possible to the cuticle without actually touching it, and then just swiping it down. And again, just a few little dabs to get close up to the cuticle, and then swipe down. And this should just be a little bit of paint. You don't want to load up your brush with a huge amount of paint for the first coat. And again, just try to push up as close as possible to the cuticle and swipe down. Usually, depending on my nail, I'll do either 2 or 3 swipes. And don't forget the edge. That really helps to make the manicure last longer and prevent chipping. So I let that dry for a couple of minutes, and then it's time for our second coat. So with this, you don't have to be as careful. You can just you can go a little faster because we already try to take our time to get those nice edges on the first coat. Alright, and after a few minutes again, you just want to go in and seal everything up with that top coat. And again, don't forget to go around the edge. That's going to help to seal everything in and prevent chipping. So now I like to go and clean up. I like to use this little wooden nail pusher cuticle thing, and I just wrap a little piece of cotton around it, dip it in the acetone, and just go around the edges and clean up anything that I might have messed up on. Okay, so now we are getting to the end here. I like to put a little cuticle oil and some lotion to finish everything up. It just makes everything so pretty and glowy and healthy. And it's always nice when you give yourself a little hand massage. It feels really nice. And there you have it, my at-home nail care routine. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Bye bye.